Hey everyone.
And
Hello,
I
hello,
think
hello.
we are live. There we go. So, hey everyone, welcome to the Blockchain Game Alliance. My name is Rogue. Again, this is our demo day. Normally, we have new members presentation first, but for this specific reason, just for this Christmas, no, I mean for this December, we're gonna have a demo day first, and then a new members presentation, then another demo day just a bit later, sometime in January. So anyway, this is the time where we're gonna explore new projects for from our members. So I'm pretty sure you guys are excited. And of course, this is another way to win prizes. So make sure you tune in the Blockchain Game Alliance and pay attention because that's going to be your key to winning these prizes. And without any further ado, and just a reminder for you folks, where each of us is going to have 15 minutes of screen time. And I'm just going to reiterate this, just a friendly reminder. We want to try to end up time. So if you have any questions, we have a private chat. Anyway, let's start. Okay, first we have Pixel Pie. Sorry if I'm going to butcher your name, but it's pronounced Morton Roncard. Sorry if I butchered your name.
It's a tough one this Friday morning, right? So, but you're absolutely correct. My name is Morten Rungard. Also, now the co-founder of PixelPie, used to be co-founding a big Web3 gaming studio called Reality Plus, who basically is used to work with FIFA, BBC Studios, Pro Cycling, whatever. Fired myself as a CEO, just like in my old startup, and actually now threw myself into the world of compliance and anything to do with gaming, because I believe that this is going to be the biggest driver for the next innovation and the next phase of the whole Web3 gaming, actually. So maybe I should just quickly see if I can stream somewhere, kind of like where can I share my screen? It doesn't tell me where.
You just have to click present and I can just add it in the screen.
Yeah, but I can't see where the percent is. Do I need to log in first? Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's just like
It works without login. It works
Yeah,
without
no,
login. Yeah.
it's on Mac. Then it's just this one. I don't know if you can see me or if I'm presenting. I'm clicking the button. Now it allowed me. Friday issues. Hope you can see this. Is it visible for people or not?
Yes, it's already visible. We can see
Okay.
your screen.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So with a little bit of starting kind of like difficulties, that is how it is also in startups, right? So basically what we have created, we are an all-in-one platform, and what we started with was actually the NFT analyzer. Now being born into Web3 and actually an NFT OG, I saw a lot of issues. I've seen all the good, all the bad, from the old start from ICOs and where we are right now. And this tool was actually what I was missing very much when we also were looking into new collections, but also monitoring our own collections. So we actually wanted to build an NFT monitoring tool. And what we have done now in PixelPie is actually giving this away completely for free for everybody, because actually I believe this is one of the most sought after things and a tool that actually is needed just to maintain and look into how's my collection actually doing, because everybody knows OpenSea, and what you actually see in OpenSea is just transactions, and you actually don't see below the surface what is actually going on, and is actually something fraudulent going on, or how's the health of my collection. So let me just quickly demonstrate. Let's try and shake something like Lil Pudgies that everybody kind of like know. I can now go in and choose it on my collection. We have more than 1.5 million collections that actually we have now collected over the last 6-7 months. This is actually, we can go in and find a collection. You can go in, just put your email in, and now you can download it for free. I will just cheat code a little bit and just show this is actually the login that you're going to get. And now you come into our version 1 dashboard. So in here, this is where basically you have your collections that you're looking at, and I'll just find it here again, because again, I didn't download it from the beginning. So let me just find this one and add it in. So very easily, seamless, you now have the collection in where you can actually see the thumbnail, the collection, the risk score of it when it's gone through our compliance engine. You have how many wallet alerts, how many transaction alerts, and what's the amount of suspicious transaction there actually is in this collection, running it through our big compliance engine and actually looking at rules and transactions and suspicious activity, etc. And now I'll just generate a report where basically this is what you get. You can come in and see the volume. You can go in and see market cap, items, sales events, owners, what it is. And basically we are then scanning all the wallets that is in the collections. We see how many has actually been sanctioned, any of these wallets, because you don't want to deal with sanctioned wallets. You have how many wallet alerts. Then we're looking at transactions, how many transactions has been analyzed, how many suspicious transactions, how many transaction alerts. Then we are looking down into wallets also itself, not only just like in that sense, splitting them up. So you have like how many wallets have we scanned based on this collection? How many wallet alerts have that created? Then actually we go in and look at how, kind of like our rules and how we analyze the data. We have like 350 million data points. So we're looking very much on active wallet, inactive wallets, bot activity also. So is it kind of like bots you have set up just to do your own market making, wash trading, etc. And we basically is running it through where you can see suspicious wallet activity, what type of alerts have we done, anything from structuring large transactions, rapid movement on assets. So we can actually see all these, how kind of like a collection is doing. And in this case, we're also looking at, again, the bot behavior here. You have 309 bot behaviors where we can see this is not a normal human behavior to transact or actually navigate within a collection like this, buying, selling, or basically how you are maybe structuring your whole collection. So this is actually both for consumers, but also for the of course the collection owners themselves, and also people just like saying that how is actually this, is this a legit collection? And going through all this, and this is what we call our version 1. We are also explaining, of course, how is the methodology we're calculating this behind, how do we calculate the risk score, and this is basically what we give you up here. So in this case, Little Pudgies is 103% above average. So the average right now here compared to all collections is actually 40, and Little Pudgies is lying on 81 on this one. So this is a very simple tool for you actually to go in and monitor this. And like I said, it's free. And right now, we every single day are fetching new data coming in from all these collections. And the version 2 that we are doing right now, you will then be alerted on a daily update saying that there is now a new alert in your collection. Go in, generate a report, check it out, and actually can see what has actually happened in that case. And of course, I will do now, because I know I'm going to run out of time, a quick kind of like, and like I said, this is free. Everybody can go in, everybody can create a profile, go in and actually monitor collections as they want. A version 2, just to give a little bit, what are we actually working on in the future? So this is a version 2 a little bit, because I'm not allowed by my developers to show the demo link. So I need to show you in Figma. So basically our compliance hub, which is right now, is just a big fat coming soon. In the compliance hub that you're going to see, well, basically you will now have even more deep dive of data into this, especially for our premium users, and also if you're using our platform. Then you will have total users, total alerts. You will have a risk distribution where actually you can see where am I compared to all the other studios, but also where am I kind of like compared to all the other collections. You will have your trends, so you can actually see, oh, this is the benchmark and I'm way above. You'll be able to see transactions, wallet, user behavior, much more deep dive. Again, the rules, we have even more rules in our version 2, where we actually can give you even more data and understanding of how your collection and how people either are abusing it or actually how it's acting. If you have multiple games, you'll be able to see that. Of course, recent alerts, KYC overview, we basically have everything in that one. And then I want to show you quickly, we actually have our finance department, because that's our finance hub. Because what I experienced as a Web3 studio is actually it's really hard to get a bank account. It's also really hard actually to understand, if you're not born into Web3, going out and exchange and basically buy up and down. So our platform is built up. We actually support 50 protocols. You will have a main account where you'll have a euro, a pound, and a USD account. You can also have more, but this is our preferred choice to start with. then you have actually a main account wallet for all the different networks that we support. So ETH, Solana, Polygon, you name it, it's 50. So whatever you're doing in Web3, I will guarantee you we most likely will support that one. You will have a whole overview of your sales, marketplace, transfer, swap, deposit, withdrawals, because we support everything where it'd be easy for a finance department not born in Web3, but actually in Web2, to take USD, swap it over to whatever currency or whatever crypto, and basically fuel up their gas stations or their wallets so they can transact. So you can actually have your games on our platform very easily, no code needed. Go in, create or use one of our audited smart contracts and basically create our game via us. And now you navigate everything in a very seamless and in a Web2, I would say, experience. So again, normal people like in finance and marketing and so on also can actually follow up. But of course, you have all the information that you need, transactions, links, all these kind of things, and tokens, what you can create. So, and then we have our tooling hub, which I can't show you right now because we're still designing it. But all this is going to come actually being launched here in late December and actually start of January. So this will be ready for our version 2 or premium users actually to come in, and we'll have a much more deep dive into our platform. So I can only say I'm very happy to be part of Blockchain Game Alliance. Like I said, I've been part of this whole journey from the very beginning in Web3. So I'm actually very happy to kind of like give this back to community, because I actually believe a lot of the things that we are doing right now is what a gaming studio is needing, because they just want to be creative. They don't want to have the hassle with, am I compliant, not compliant, can I get a bank account, all that. And especially now with MiCA coming into effect, I think this is more needed than ever, and especially for the smaller studios who can't afford kind of like big lawyer and a lot of smart contract developers to create something which basically is just technology. So I think that was it from my end. So I will hopefully not spend all the time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gordon. Great presentation. I really love your platform, especially the compliance hub. I think every studios will have it, especially for those new studios as well. So yeah, definitely. If you want to learn more about Pixel Pie, I've added the link on the comments. So if you want to check them out. And now for the moment that people is going to be waiting for are the prizes. All right, folks, are you ready for this? For this specific question, it's going to be worth 100 USDC. That's right, folks. You heard it right. $100. All right. And the question is this. Hang on. Just give me a sec. Let me just put in the question. The question is, how many NFT collections does Pixel Pie have data on? So if you know the answer, please feel free to comment, and we're going to highlight it here on our stream. Again, this is for $100 US, guys. So if you know the answer, just comment down below and we'll send you the form a bit later. But moving on, while waiting, we're going to introduce someone next. Of course, after Pixel Pie, everybody, let's introduce. Let's all welcome James Lawton. Sorry if I butchered that name, James. Sorry. From Sequence.
Awesome. Yeah, really appreciate the invitation. Great to be here. So you pronounced it correctly. So James Lawton, great to meet you all. I'm the head of developer relations here at Sequence. And I've been working in the blockchain space for around 10 years now. So seasoned veteran, been around a long time, worked at many different Web3 companies, and I joined Sequence around a year ago because I absolutely love the blockchain gaming space and, of course, the BGA. So let's go ahead and kick this off. I will share my screen as well. So you should see my screen pop up in just a second. And I will start off really briefly. I don't want to go so much into like slides or anything like that, but just to tell you a little bit about what Sequence is. And really, Sequence is a full stack Web3 gaming development platform that allows you to onboard, monetize, and engage your players. So if you are building a Web3 game or application, really we are your one-stop shop in order to basically onboard your players And what we basically like to say is you make it fun and we make it run. We handle all the blockchain complexity for you. We handle all the infrastructure, all the stuff that you probably don't want to deal with in order to build a really fun, engaging experience, whether this is a game or the metaverse or whatever kind of platform you're building. We're completely open source. We support every single EVM chain out there. So basically anyone is compatible with us. And we have a lot of different plug and play Web3 tools. So you can get started. In our experience, this will cut down any kind of development time by like 80%. So you can really go to market faster and more cheaply. We've been around for a long time. So Horizon is the parent company of Sequence. We also built Skyweaver. If you're familiar with Skyweaver from back in the day, we've been invested by several big AAA studios along with some VCs. We've written a lot of different infrastructure, ERC 1271, a lot of this really nerdy stuff that I love. And ultimately, this is all because we love giving back to the community and contributing to the wider ecosystem. So we've had a lot of transaction volume actually go through Sequence wallets, and we are one of the only EVM based solutions that are native to Unity and Unreal. So if you're building in these game engines, then we have exclusive, basically, integrations with them to make it very seamless to get started. We work with a lot of different game companies, so it's around over 85 now, a lot of different chains. So definitely feel free to take a look at this, all the people that we work with. And I just wanted to give a brief highlight because the Sequence stack is entirely modular. Like I said, we do everything from wallets to indexer to relayers to gas sponsorship to RPCs, contract deployments, everything in between, as well as payments. And you can see basically this entire stack that we actually have to offer, and I'll go through just a small subset in a demo. So I just wanted to showcase, we are a full-featured platform, and really we cover the entire stack, so you don't need to talk to a bunch of different providers to cobble together a solution that may be subpar. We take care of everything. So what exactly does Sequence look like, and what is the experience? So one of our flagship solutions is what we call the Sequence Embedded Wallet. And for those of you who've never used an embedded wallet before, it gives a Web2-like experience while having a non-custodial interface, all within like a scoped application. So I think showing is better than telling. So let's go ahead and check this out. This is a modal that we have on web called Sequence Kit. And the embedded wallet allows a user to log in with traditional auth providers like social login. So here we have Google, Apple, many, many more. And then we also have things like email, guest wallets, and connections to a lot of different other providers. So let's go ahead. I'll log in with Google. Basically, it will authenticate me into this application. And bam, I have a Web3 wallet within this session. So I can also check out the different options. I can browse the different chains. You can see in the top right-hand corner, this is my wallet address, and it's all non-custodial. So you can choose as the game how much of the behind-the-scenes blockchain aspect you want to show. But let's go ahead and send a transaction. So I'll just click on send transaction. You'll notice no pop-ups, no modals. I'm not hiding anything on another screen. This is all good to go. You can sign a message. And I can also like mint an NFT. So common blockchain functionality, and this is just calling smart contract functions on a particular contract that we've deployed. So it's compatible with everything across the board. You don't need to do anything special, and allows this really great Web2 experience while having all the security of non-custodial wallets through a lot of the research and engineering that we did over all the years that we've been operating. What's also nice, so that's the wallet component. Something that we just released that I'm also really excited about is called Sequence Pay. And this also gives monetization features within Sequence Kit. And then this is also applicable to if you're building a game within these different game engines. So all this technology is also available in Unreal and Unity. So if you're building right in that game, you can have the same experience and that same UI where you can build like an in-game marketplace, you can build an in-game store and sell NFTs directly to players. and it's all super seamless and smooth. And the users and your players don't even know and don't have to know about blockchain at all. So what does this look like for web? So we have a few different options here for monetization. One, you can just on-ramp. So if you want to on-ramp directly, it will just deposit a variety of different currencies and various chains that we support. You can also utilize something called sequence smart swaps. So smart swaps basically allows you to swap from any token to any token on a given chain. And all it requires is an underlying DEX. And so basically it will intelligently detect the assets that I have in my wallet. So right now I have Polygon in my wallet. It will basically automatically detect that I have Polygon in my wallet, and then it will present those options. And you can swap to any custom currency. So in this instance, I'm basically swapping to USDC because that's a generic ERC20, but you can basically swap to any kind of token that you want. This makes it very seamless and easy in order to actually ensure that users can onboard to your particular transaction. So looks like it's been confirmed and all good. You can check out the blockchain transaction. So it looks like I did get USDC using a DEX called QuickSwap. The last thing that I want to show you is a really common use case that we see is, let's say you're building an in-game store or you have a marketplace and you want to sell your NFTs directly to players. We also have basically a one-click checkout, and this combines some really nice features of smart wallets with the monetization options. So you can see I'm buying this NFT for 0.02 USDC. It will present me some options. So I can pay with crypto that I have in my wallet. I can pay with credit card. I can transfer funds to this address. And again, it will intelligently detect automatically what the user has. And then you can simply click on your desired basically currency that you'd like to purchase in, and it will buy that NFT directly. And under the hood, if you've bought NFTs from Marketplace before, you have to do like this weird approve and then swap transactions, and it's a big hassle and it's not a one-click experience. Because we can bundle these transactions together, this means that users can just do it in one click from virtually any token. So it's super seamless in order to get people to actually buy even currency for your protocol or specific to your game. So that's a little bit about web. One thing I also want to show is how does this actually work in a game? So we built our own game called Jelly Forest. Let me minimize a few things here. So you'll see some coding that I was doing. All right. So with Jelly Forest as well, you can basically, it's a mobile game primarily, but we also have built it on Mac just for demonstration purposes. And what this allows you to do, let me go ahead and relaunch this since I had it up for quite a while. There we go. And so basically, whenever the user goes into Jelly Forest, it's a simple infinite runner game. Again, the user is presented with a bunch of different options. So this like authentication flow is completely customizable. And a common flow is like you want to log in, especially for mobile games, log in as a guest. So I can go ahead and authenticate as a guest. Bam, I'm already in the game. You can do this through like a Telegram app or anything like that. And here you can see the currency I have. So within this wallet, I have 300 tokens. And these can be used in this in-game marketplace. And this is an actual on-chain transaction. So let me go ahead. I just purchased this NFT. It's now added to my account and specifically my avatar. I can buy these different hats that are also represented as NFTs. I can equip them, and you can see that it's updating in real time the amount of currency that's in our address. And that's because it's using our indexer to render in real time from the blockchain into the game state. So if we go ahead and play this game, as I mentioned, it's a simple infinite runner. You can see the amount of currency that I have at the top here. And I'll just go ahead and go through real quickly. There's some fun music coming through. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but you can see the different coins I'm collecting. Okay, all good. And again, it's updating in real time. And what happens is whenever I die, it will trigger a transaction on chain, send all those coins over to me, and then update that interface. So then I can actually use those in that in-game shop. So you can see that the total coins I've collected have been updated, and then I can like play the game as intended. One thing that you can also check out just to show you these are real blockchain transactions. These just show all the transactions for this session. So if I open up this session, it will show me like I got minted 300 of these ERC 1155 tokens from Jelly Forest. And that's basically the flow is also how it would work from like an in-game. Again, this can be used from Unity, Unreal, many others that you're currently building. I'll go ahead and pause there. I know that's a lot of information. Sequence is a very big stack, but if you are a developer, if you're building a game, if you're using NFTs on a regular basis, definitely we would love to talk to you, and we're more than happy to help you build. So appreciate the time.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, James. I was just internalizing what you said. Yeah, if you are a developer and if you want to make games, because there's this weird thing. Let's say, for example, because I've experienced this myself. When I was playing games, these early Web3 games back in 2021, it was not a seamless experience. You have to click approve, then you have to click on swap, you have to check if the transaction is correct, yada, yada, yada. Super complicated. What I love about Sequence, it's a one-click tool. Whenever you click it, so you don't have to, deal with all of this blockchain nonsense. I mean, it's not nonsense. It just makes it more easier, basically, for people. It makes it more comfortable. Anyway, guys, so now we're gonna have the prizes. I mean, we've won. I mean, the previous winner was Ashikur Rahman. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. So he said that Pixel Pie has more than 1.5 billion collections. So the answer is correct. Congratulations. You basically won $100. So congratulations to you. We've sent you the form. So please feel free to fill it out. If you won't fill it out within the next 24 hours, we're going to have to raffle it. I know a lot of people is going to be waiting for that $100 basically. But anyway, moving on. We have Sequence. All right. So the prize is a 2-month free developer subscription from Sequence. All right. So that's the prize. 2 months of developer subscription from Sequence. And the question is, name 3 products or features that the Sequence platform offers. All right, so if you know the answer to this question, for a chance to win 2 months of developer subscription to Sequence, answer down below in the comments, and we'll get back and we'll respond on the next session. Anyway, moving on. Next, we have Valley Ecosystem. Johnny, the founder of Valley. Can you tell us more about your project and what you do?
Hey guys, thanks for having me on here. It's a really cool project so far. My name is Johnny, the founder CEO of Valley Ecosystem, and we make, design, produce, and distribute Web3 arcade cabinets, physical cabinets that link seamlessly to the blockchain. Pardon my kind of slow pace today. It's a little early. It's about 5 a.m. here in New York time, but I'm happy to be here. So thanks for having me. So yeah, we develop the physical Web3 arcade cabinets, and we are also, and what I'll be demoing today is we are an online distribution platform for games themselves. We create our own first-party titles as well as third-party titles. So I'll go ahead and share the screen here. Okay. Can you guys see me there? All right. So yeah, as I said, we make physical cabinets. Those cabinets will go live, ship out globally here in Q1. It's been a long, arduous process to work with our partner, who's been amazing, and we are finally ready to start shipping those out. Fun Company is our partner there. They make cabinets for Sega, Bandai Namco, Raw Thrills, and some of the best of the best. So that's really exciting to see those coming out. Those are B2C as well as B2B. You can see this is just like an explainer video. So this is our site with some of our partners down here. But the MVP that we just launched is for our Valley Web Arcade up here, which right now is a pretty bare bones, but you can get the idea here. Everything right now is logged in and kept track through our custom Valley AI Discord bot. So you do log in via Discord, and I'll kind of run through that process. You'll just have a little Discord login here that will authenticate, authorize, and then boom, you're in. For first timers, you'll also be prompted to input your Ethereum address. We are chain agnostic and currently building on Ethereum. So now you can see that you have your Discord and ETH address logged in. You're on your account, and then here's just some of our games that are going to be coming up. So they're all arcade high score style games. And how it works is that the Valley token, which our TGE token generation event will go live in Q1 of this year. All of the games earn Valley as their token reward. And how it works is if you get first place or 10,000th place on any particular day, you will be rewarded in Valley. Of course, the higher you get, the more value you receive. There'll be future options to stake your Valley in certain games. All of our NFTs for any of our first or third party titles are cosmetic in nature only. So we have like a strict no pay to win, no microtransactions. This kind of goes back to I own an arcade bar in New York, about an hour north of New York City, a town called Beacon, New York. And we were looking for a arcade cabinet that our patrons could play, and it would be connected to the blockchain. After about a year of searching, that we found out that didn't really exist. So this project was built out of necessity. We had connections to the Web3 community, and I'd been in the space for a little while, but more as an investor side of things. And then, yeah, we knew all of the Web2 aspects of this, obviously from owning an arcade bar, and had the venue owners and the warehouses ready to go. So yeah, that's how it happened. And then the web version of this, the Valley Web Arcade, was just a natural progression to allow people to play these games. Almost all of them will be playable both mobile, PC, Mac. We're designing a handheld right now as well that will be a very low cost, very affordable handheld. And then the main hardware will be, of course, the cabinet. So after you log in via the Discord authorization and then input your Ethereum address, you can play any of these games. We'll have about a dozen games within the next 4 weeks that are on here. We're developing 4. Here's one of our games right now, and we just launched this, so bear in mind this is our MVP. But click play. And this is also a simple 2D runner done in a 8-bit style, of course. This entire game file is 32 kilobytes. Kind of insane. If anyone's familiar with Pico 8, this is developed on Pico 8. So go in there, start playing. Starts off pretty easy, and then as you progress, it gets insane pretty quickly. So I'll just play a little bit. So power-ups will come through. And I'll just die here really quick. So that score was submitted automatically to our leaderboard. And if this is the only time, new personal record for the day, if this is the only time that you play in the day, then this score of 678 is what will be counted for your daily Valley allocation of what you're emitted. And we will have our leaderboards here. So this is for the day. Wow, somebody already got 9,720 for today. So probably not going to beat that. I'm down here, as you can see. So for this we are currently looking for so game studios as well as indie devs to onboard. And the real interesting thing here is that you can have your title, of course, on our web arcade, but also in all of our cabinets and venues globally. And those venues include arcades, bars, shopping malls. We have some movie theaters, bowling alleys, gaming lounges, which are big, especially in Asia, and a lot in Southeast Asia, and as well as B2C and in your homes, and a lot of offices, especially Web3 companies are purchasing these cabinets. So your game will then be given an SDK from us. The first ones available will be for Pico 8, which is this kind of novel game engine, but Unity, of course, will be the first, and we're working on Unreal as well to try to make that process super seamless. We think, it takes roughly 10 minutes to get your game on our Valley Web Arcade, and it'll take roughly 45 minutes to be able to port your game for the cabinets themselves. We made that process as simple as possible. And yeah, we've got a lot of partnerships coming up. We're happy to be new members to the BGA, which is great. One cool partnership we just announced last night, a couple hours ago. And then it feels like it was a couple minutes ago because I just woke up. But that was Star Atlas, which was cool. So we'll be making a game for Star Atlas that will be playable inside of their main game on digital arcade cabinets. So that was a pretty neat partnership where Valley digital arcade cabinets will be inside of the game, and you can go up and interact on the Valley ecosystem within Star Atlas. This game will be a mashup of Smash TV, if you're familiar, and Asteroids, which I think everyone is. So that'll be really cool. And the other way to participate now, which I think I can share my screen here, is let me try. And yes, is our node sale itself. So our nodes will keep track of all of the high scores for our ecosystem on the blockchain, and then they will also be running the games themselves, which is a pretty cool aspect. But yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for your time, and I'm very interested in these other projects too. It seems like there's a lot of synergies here, so I'll be reaching out for sure.
Yeah, thank you again, Johnny. Awesome. I just checked your white paper on the website. I think the project is pretty cool. You don't see a lot of, Web3 games with your own cabinet, so it's a pretty cool concept. All right, folks. So if you want to learn more about what do you call, where's the website? Sorry, let me just link it to
Oh yeah,
if you want to learn
Valley
more about Valley, I'm gonna link it here and their games as well. And especially I've made a comment. Love the games, love the music as well. It brings us a lot of childhood memories as well. So pretty good stuff. All right, folks. Right now, there's gonna be the prizes for Valley is going to be. Let me just share it with you guys here. 5,000 tickets, which can be converted to Valley during their TGE. All right. So the question is, what two classic games are the inspiration behind the upcoming Star Atlas plus Valley game? If you know the answer to this specific question, please feel free to leave a comments below. For Twitter, unfortunately, we cannot see your comments. You're going to have to hop in on Twitch or on YouTube because I saw some notifications commenting on Twitter. Unfortunately, we cannot see your comments here. So if you want to participate, hop on our YouTube Live and Twitch so we can see your comments. Okay. So moving on, I'll confirm the answers a bit later. And last but not the least, I don't think I'm gonna pronounce this correctly. We have Evgeny, sir.
Evgeny. Yeah, you could
Sorry.
call me Evgeny. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you guys for your wonderful presentation. Your projects are very interesting. Yeah. So my name is Evgeny. I'm the manager of tech and ecosystem team at Hack Network. Hack Network is a layer 1 blockchain based on Cosmos SDK. We are very interested in very specific blockchain because from technical side, we are fully Ethereum compatible. Yeah, with partners with EVMOS, EVM OCM. And from the non-technical side, we are based on Muslim finance principles. Yeah, we're targeting the big Muslim audience all over the world. And we share compliance. Yeah, we share compliance. So if you're Muslim, there are no blockers for you to use our halal cryptocurrency, Islamic coin, etc., etc. Yeah. So let me introduce our product. Yes, right here. Not like chain, our game. So it's very interesting game from my standpoint. It's like my first experience in building the game. Yeah, and it combines blockchain from the other side, from the one side, AI and education. And you know, there was an idea when we started the development for this game. How could we engage our community? Yeah, how we could educate them regarding our finance principles, yeah, Muslim finance principle. And we decided, let's play a game. Why not? And we've combined it all together. So in our game, AI is responsible for questions, yeah, for answers, checking answers, and yeah, and blockchain is responsible for rewards, for traction, and minting NFT, some other technical stuff. Let me show the game. So the game specifically was built for, from the technical stack, it's a web application, but we've developed it for Hack Wallet. Hack Wallet is our main wallet for our network. Yeah. Yeah, so to start the game, you could launch it not from inside the Hack wallet. It's possible to do from the MetaMask, for instance, yeah, or even Trust wallet, yeah. So let's start. You need some ISLM, our native currency, to start the game, because it will start from the, it will start from the staking. Let it be the here test. Okay. So thus it's an educational game. So it's in form of quizzes. Yeah. First of all, we should tell user some specific aspect of Islamic finance. But to start the game, we need to buy a stone. This is like the main hero of the game, and we will upgrade the stone level by level. Let's choose the stone. Let it be this one.
I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but were you able to share your screen with us?
Oh, I haven't. Sorry. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys. Why were you keeping silence?
I thought you already shared it. Sorry, because I was waiting for you to share the screen. That's okay. We have a bit of time.
Yes,
It's still,
yes. Let me share my screen. I thought that I've.
there we go. That's better. Perfect.
You see? You see?
Yes, we can see it. Perfect. There
Okay.
we go.
So this is the Hack wallet. Let's start from. Let's make one step back. Go to browser. Okay. Continue. I've staked one SLM. I've purchased the stone, and we could start the game. Yeah. Hello, my dear. Okay. Yeah, start the journey. User could communicate with the chat. Yeah, this is AI chat and ask different questions and receive different answers regarding the Muslim finance. For instance, what are the principles of Muslim finance? Thinking, and I hope that it will work right now and we will receive. Yeah, you see, so you could ask any question regarding Islamic finance, etc. Yeah, so based on this principle, Riba, Gahar, this educational process is based on. Yeah, open the map. So the game consists of 3 levels and super boss. As I've said, it works in forms of quizzes. Before the quiz, game describes one of the principle of Muslim finance. And yeah, you see in this form, manifestation of riba. By the way, riba is the prohibition of interest. Yeah, begin quiz. Then users should answer the questions. They might be just true or false, or user should choose one of 4 answers and just type the answer. Yeah. So, for instance, true. Yeah. Okay, true. So this is how it's going. Yeah. I want to demonstrate you all the game process. As I said in the beginning of, let me stop sharing. As I've said in the beginning of my presentation, so there was an idea of idea to educate our community, because some of our community members didn't know anything regarding the Muslim finance, and we should like give them an opportunity to dive deeper inside the Muslim finance. And we've built this game. But of course, this game might be adjusted to your specific needs. You could tell not only like about Muslim finance in general, you could tell general regarding the blockchain or any other technology, or maybe the history of France. Yeah. What's under the hood? Under the hood is interacting with the blockchain, our blockchain, via smart contracts. So when user complete each level, smart contract means NFT, 1155 NFT, ERC, yeah. And this NFT might be sold in our NFT marketplace, or we could give any other rewards to our users who hold these NFTs. For instance, of course, it's possible to upgrade the game and to give another ERC, for instance, ERC20 tokens. So yeah, something like this. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I agree. I love the game as well. If you want to learn more about Muslim finance, I think it's a great game to get started if you're interested. So I'm gonna post the website right here. Hang on, just give me a sec. There we go. The link is now down below in the comments. And right now, since we have a bit of time, it's time to announce the winners. So we have a winner previously from Valley Ecosystem, and the winner is, I'm gonna butcher this name again, Sang Ho Grolman. You got it correct. The correct answer is Smash TV and Asteroids. We have a pending answer from Sequence as well. James, it's in the private chat. If you could check, just confirm if it's correct or not. We only get one response, so if this is correct, he's gonna be the winner instantly. Yes, awesome. Okay, perfect. So we also have another winner from Sequence, and the correct answer is, hang on, let me just find the response. Mhm. George Broxterman, congratulations! You have won a 2-month developer subscription from Sequence. I'm gonna post the forms here for the winners. Please feel free to fill it up, and the team will be reaching out to you momentarily. And right now, last but not the least, for Muslim Gochi, I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. Apologies, Muslim Gochi. The winner or the prize is going to be 3 NFTs. There's going to be 3 NFTs to be given away. And the question is, what NFT standard does the game use for Hack Network slash Muslim Gochi? We're gonna wait for a few minutes, and while doing that, I want to thank each and every one of you, especially to Johnny. I know it's very early for you. Super happy for you to be here today. Presenting, and it's very early. Okay, so anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this demo day, and I hope you enjoy. Some of you are already members of the Blockchain Game Alliance, and again, thank you all so much for participating. If we don't get an answer in the next 30 seconds, we're gonna have to raffle it with the rest. Anyway, I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining, and welcome to the Blockchain Game Alliance. Oh, we've got an answer. Is it ERC 20 or ERC 1155? What's the correct answer?
The second one.
Okay, perfect. Congratulations, Dr. C. Tram. You've won 3 NFTs from Hack Network. Please fill out the form above to claim your prize. Again, thank you so much for joining the Blockchain Game Alliance, and we'll see you next time. Thank you again, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Bye.